I don't know. I don't know if I got a space news in me today, dudes. We'll see. Let's just title this stream "The Factory Must Grow," and we'll go with it. Let me switch over the titles to the streams. Oh, EJ, coffee stains was can't read. Whew, okay, Coffee Stain was live streaming before you started. Eventually, something will come to Satisfactory, and a dev made a Stargate reference. It actually made me happy. Very Stargate Atlantis-like were his exact words. Oh, neat. Cool. We could call it the Fargate, dude. Call it the Fargate. Goes far, get it? There's no way it came from that movie or the syndicated series based on the movie. But yeah, Inspiration 4 is baller, man. It's such a cool mission. I still think Inspiration 4. I did it again. Polaris Dawn is a great mission, dude. It's a crazy mission, and Polaris 2 is gonna be even crazier. That was my stuff that just shut off, by the way. Aqua Teen reference detected. Yeah. No, can you not see? She's got a mohawk in a wheelchair. Alright, so the factory must grow. We have to complete phase 2 here. In Polaris Fawn. Yes, my fans. I just watched Angry's FAA fine video. Apparently SpaceX got fined from the FAA again for something different, interestingly enough. Did you check on the workers this morning? Are they working hard? I have not checked on workers, Jacobs. No. But we did get a lot done last night. I got all the trains ready to go. I bought 4 more EDKs and another TBM. And now we build. Poyekali. Yeah, we got the bridges made. The bridges were done before 1979. We got it done. The bridges were done Christmas 1978, which is pretty sweet, dude. And yeah, we have the TBM starting to basically do the next phase of the track. TBMs are a godsend, dude. Tea time, catch you later. All right, Pat. So, yeah, workers really starting to get fun, man. It's really starting to get awesome when you have the cash to get this stuff done. And then what I was thinking is the next time we play workers, what I'm probably going to do is pause the game completely and oh, my brain just stopped. I want to pause the game completely and design the entire map. I want to design new cities, design new highways, basically move all the bulldozers and everything, buy a ton of bulldozers and a bunch of new construction equipment, build out like 4 or 5 new construction areas around the map, and start really building out highways. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I want to see if we can do like a 5-year plan, because it's workers, right? So like by 1985, I want steel production up. I want coal production up. I want machine components up. I want plastics, chemicals. We need all that done, and we need all the towns to support it. I want all that. Yeah. We'll try to, and like, basically what I want to do is pause the game as much as we can, and then we'll spend probably about a year in-game staging everything. Staging all the resources, staging, you know, with storage facilities, and then going from there. 5-year plan. So how many deaths? Oh, at least 300 million. Makes me wish the game let you queue up construction orders in the order you want. You can set them to higher priority, Sneaky. But that's the precise reason why I micromanage construction in the game. That is the exact reason why I do that. I micromanage all the construction. Yeah, you could set high, low, and medium priorities on things to get stuff done. Yeah, it's in the build tab. Like if you click on something that's under construction, at the top of the window, it'll say there'll be arrows with the priority. Yeah, I'm getting pretty damn good at workers, Sneaky. I'm getting to the point where I can actually like tell people what I'm doing and explain it and not like took freaking 8 months, but yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, today is Satisfactory Day. So, let's get going. We have smart plates. We have to make a lot of smart plates. And we have 14. So we got that going for us. We also need to make those reinforced frames and then automatic wiring, I think is what it's called. What I think I was doing is scaling our power. I believe that's the last thing we started working on. I want the power and the water harness all the way over here. Dude, I watched, I should say I rewatched, Grand Tour. I watched Euro Crash, which for some reason I completely forgot about. And I started watching Sand Job. And Sand Job, dude, you know, seeing James move those trains around. I fell asleep halfway through it, but seeing James May move the trains around made me really happy. That was cool. Anyway, all right, here we go. Did I grab concrete? I did grab more concrete. All right, so let's get building on a power area, man. Is it the run with the realistic chuffing sound? Yes, dude. See, the Hornby has to have the realistic chuffing. See, unlike before, where I built this out, I had to build around old construction. And that was kind of cool, but we don't really need to do that no more. Also, I hate... Hope that was right. Gotta have the realistic chopping. It's good enough. Clarkson's Farm versus Grand Tour. Which one are you picking? Grand Tour, but not by much. Dude, yeah, I love Clarkson's Farm. It unironically is an amazing show. You wouldn't think, but it is. It's really good. I like Grand Tour a little better because James and Richard, man. Like, I get it. Some of the stuff is scripted, but I don't care. Those guys are funny as hell, dude. It's like watching Monty Python sketches with cars. It's hilarious, man. Seriously, those three. Dude, I saw somebody say this on Twitter. Oh, now I die. Okay. I saw somebody say it on Twitter. Those guys could just do a weekly podcast of them three just hanging out, talking about cars. Like, that's it. No production value, no nothing. Just basically a stream with the three of them talking about cars, and everyone would watch it. Oh, parachute, no. So I'm building out in this basin here, an area for water and probably a small power plant. There we go. Quick question, are you going to do a space news today? I'll see. Like card talk. Exactly, Ordon. Yeah, that's it, man. All right. Yeah, can't have stuff like that. Sorry. I know the whole thing is kind of floating, but yeah, I got a handful of links ready if you do. I might have to, Creeper, because of I'm sorry, man. My mind just went blank. The fines. The other FAA fines. That's yeah. The other FAA fines. That's what I'm getting at. I saw a hog over here. Where the hell did he go? Whatever. Got to figure out a way for our power harness to get over towards where our main factory is. Now, we need power, we need a power harness, and we need water. So I want them to go back to using no water on the starship pad. I don't know all the details, human. Alright, let's take a look. I think splitting the difference on the lakes and getting our power harness to well, so we're gonna have two things. I want water, and then I want coal. All right, we could do a small coal power plant right here. The coal deposits aren't too far away. I said the coal deposits aren't too far away. Balls. Thinking. At the gates. Yeah, pillars. All right. So a day late and off topic. How about McLaren leading constructors by 20 points ahead of Red Bull and Ferrari only 51 points away? If Ferrari, yeah, you should be happy. Ignore the crash. Ferrari would be closer if Perez didn't decide he was a moron. He decided he wanted to go full moron today, or on Sunday. Yeah, JDG, it's pretty cool. I'm happy for him, I really am. That's awesome. I don't have the time. I'll watch the highlight reel, dude. I just don't have the time to commit to watching a Formula 1 race. Barely have the time to commit to, like, football and stuff, dude. But, yeah, I don't know in what world Perez thinks he's in the right there, but, yeah, it's definitely not in the Formula 1 world. Like, I like the guy, but what are you doing, dude? And then also, like, grabbing someone's head after a crash because you're pissed off and moving their neck around is not the smartest thing to do. That's pretty messed up, dude. Crash the guy and then you hit him over the head when, like, he crashes. Like, you know that neck injuries are what get race car drivers, right? Like, that's what kills race car drivers. Oh yeah, yeah. He went over to Carlos. And Carlos had his head down, and he knocked his head back and said, "What the hell are you doing?" And Carlos was like, "I don't know what." Dude, it's out there. That footage is out there, man. It's so messed up, dude. Like, what are you doing? Oh, hey, doggo. Oh, Titan 2 found some encased industrial beams. Good boy. Hey, you want to find me some coal? Like, I get it, you're pissed off, dude, but you don't do that. You don't do that to another driver. Pale berries. You gotta feed the dog pale berries. You gave me some encased beans, which is actually pretty rad. Yeah, it's nice seeing the top 3 that close. That's really cool. This season really turned around, which is pretty rad. I'm kind of like back to like, okay, maybe I should watch this, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time, dude. I got so many irons in the fire right now, dude. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Your doggo gave you 3 nuclear bombs? All right. My head's freaking pounding. I gotta take a nap. I can't not. Yeah, 3 hours of sleep will do that to you. Bill's here. Bill's here. All right, where's the chainsaw? I got the saw. Alright, we're gonna need water extractors. We really need a fabricator building, don't we? Did you change your character's helmet? I don't think so. I think I changed the color. We gotta make a fabricator. Factory. Decide on where it's gotta be. Give me a second. I'm still groggy. I'll wake up in a moment. Yeah, the dog had a tummy ache last night and kept me up all night. It's alright. I'm fine. I'm just groggy. It's just gonna take me some time to wake up. Yeah. And what's worse is that it wasn't consecutive either. Like, it was like 15 minutes, dog, 15 minutes, dog, 15 minutes, dog, and then like maybe 2 hours of sleep, like in a block. Titan's fine though, for what it's worth. He was outside playing before I started. Yeah, it's all right, man. Dog needs you. It is what it is, dude. I'm just bumming because I'm like, I'm just groggy. Whenever I don't get enough sleep, it takes a second to wake up. That's what gets me, dude. Like, it takes me a second to get going. But we gotta dive. How we gotta fix this is dive into a project. But I'm having some disgusting builder's block because I'm groggy right now. Give me a second. I'll get you the content you want. See, this Titan is fine. This Titan brings me concrete. This is Titan 2. Channel your inner worker. You know they sell plushies of lizard doggos. Nice. All right. I'm gonna rubber deck chat because, yeah, this is the go-to when I can't brain. All right, so here's where I'm at, dudes. I want to go and build water extractors, and I want to go and build a coal power plant. Here's what I'm dealing with. My coal power plant, the coal veins are not near the coal power plant, or they're not near the water. What I did in the previous save is there's coal deposits right here, we know that, and I tapped into that water with a pipeline. I could just do that again, but I don't really want to do that again. We've done that already. But I did, the thing is that that's what works. Now, let's zap for coal again and see what we can see. Now, there's water over here. There's the oasis. We know about those. All right, let's take a peek over there because it didn't pop up those coal nodes. And Kippy, I like the drop down. That was cool. But see, okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna go and build out. We're gonna go build out a coal factory, right? What I'm thinking is, dudes, we have to get a fabricator going. So we're gonna need that. We need a fabricator, and I need to build all the prefabs for, like... Hi, Frank. We need to build the prefabs for wire harnesses, for power poles, because remember how I transmit power? We got to transmit power over the grids. So that means we need a substation design. There's a bunch of stuff. buddy. They do have the power towers now that you could use. I don't really like them. Blue, these will work transmitting power from the power plant to a substation, but are those individual circuits, dude? Like, are those 3 individual nodes, or those all one? Are they all one connection? I don't like. It's all one circuit. Yeah, that's useless to me. Sorry, dudes, it's useless. Totally freaking useless for what I'm trying to do. We're trying to split the grid, remember, so we can manage our power. I want to set up a grid and I want to set up a substation and substations, and I want to make the grid right. So we need high voltage lines that can carry a lot of power, which we could use the power towers for, because the plant disconnect thing that I engineered last time doesn't really, we don't really need it. It was more of a, you know, I have the resources, so do it. But only 2 nodes, top and bottom. Top can only have the other towers. Yeah, okay. Pure limestone right there. Their advantage is that you can go way farther in between towers. Here, let's try to get up there. There's a slug up there. Let's just kind of survey the land. Because I love building in the desert, but I'm really hesitant to just build my just the same factory. Even though I really loved that factory. I loved that vertical main bus. I think I really liked it. Yeah, who knows? Definitely a power slug up there. What the freak? The poopy plant spores emitters are still here. We had some pretty good high ground on this loop. Yeah, so for main power plants, Shaw, that's not the worst idea. I don't mind doing that. What's that right there? Hold on. We gotta be careful about that. There's a nuclear hog down there. We threw down 16 refineries. In workers or in Satisfactory, man? Jeez. See, I knew I hadn't been over here. How close are we to coal from here? 300, 300 meters, 500 meters. And the thing about these coal nodes over here is that I'm fairly confident they are, they're crap. They're impure. Oh, we got a normal node. Impure. And that one's impure, I'm pretty damn sure. Okay, so we got two normal and an impure. You know what, dudes? There's that damn noise again. I'm thinking just build the same one, but make it nicer. Damn it, Frank. Whatever, we'll get that later. I've been using the Global Foundation average, yeah. I don't want everything to be on global, Sneaky, because then it's just gonna look ridiculous, but... Anyways, that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid right now. Like, I'm really trying to avoid that. Got triple norms right here. Okay, I'm formulating something here. So, we're right here. 3 normal coal is there. We want water and coal power plants to be here. Simultaneously, we need a coal tap-off line, just in case. Coal tap-off line, just in case. We need a resource bridge that goes this way. Coal needs to go basically straight to there, bridge to there. I have not found any Sam, no. I'm gonna build resource conveyors, conveyor belts. I build my conveyor belts on a bridge, so you don't have to have the conveyor belt go up and down hills. Same thing as grading out roads in cities, but I mean, it doesn't make a difference in this game. I just like doing it. Or we could just make it directly go to there, but how deep is this lake? How many water pumps could fit in it? Not very many, O-Force. That's where I tapped into coal on my first save, because we needed to get something simple up so we could grind out tiers. And my factory, the vertical bus was basically right here. Let me look around again. Sorry, it's very easy to get stuck in development hell in this game. That's the big thing that I'm trying to avoid right now. That's why I'm like sitting here going, ah. I have tractors, yes. Yeah, that's right, Blue. Because even in my old save, guys, I just built stuff. We did this for a long time. We just built it, and then I refactored my factory by taking everything apart and putting it in a resource depository. Right? So, like, it's kind of how it's got to be. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm just going to we'll build something quick before we build something awesome. Lizard Doggo? What's up, buddy? Where you going? Hey. Oh, brought me concrete. Thanks, buddy. I wonder if we give him more paleberry, does he... Are they scrapping Hopper? It looks like they're taking some stuff off of it, from what I can tell. We'll tap into the water right there. And then, I'll build some coal. Well, which way is the... Oh, God. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, fellas, the way I had this set up in the previous save was the right move. That was the right way to do this. Yeah. Here, here's what we're gonna do. I don't have to do this, it's on world grid, but I'm doing this to get height. In case anybody's wondering. I hate floating foundations, just in case anybody was wondering. I will take the time to build them out correctly, because I can't stand them. Probably have a floating foundation right there. Alright. You know what I'll do? We'll build this out, and what we'll do this time around is build it out on the world grid, so it will come out a little bit different. I like that. I'm going. I started building. I got over the hump, so let's go. Just keep going until we got something. Yeah, I don't care if I'm wasting. It seems like I'm wasting concrete. I hate floating foundations that much. Not really much to teach from that, but... There's that damn sound again. I'm giving myself a nice big old workspace here. Thanks to the Zoop tool, another Zorg invention, it's even easier. There it is again! Someone playing games with us. What sounds? Do you guys not hear the... Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Do you not hear the swooshing noise? Sounds like a wind gust almost. Don't do that to me. That's not funny. You hear it on occasion. I hate it. Does that sound in your save too? No, it's the game. It has something to do with the lore, if I had to guess. You might be near a Mercer sphere.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Two paper notes. Hey man, 6 months. Thanks, buddy. I've never built a structure on top of dirt. No. No, man, nothing's... Structure on top of dirt. Give me a freaking break. Gotta take... Like, okay, look. You know, a lot of... You know, if you're watching me for the first time, Aqualex, I know you know this, but if you're watching me for the first time, you're like, oh my god, you're really gonna sit there and fill in everything? Yes. Yes, I am. Clean job is a happy job. Yes, I'm that guy that's like, well, boy, you gotta damn do it right, boy. If you don't do it right, it's not worth doing at all. Like, yes. Yes, that's me. Sorry. I'm not gonna apologize for wanting to do a good job. Also, Hank Hill. Well, I'll tell you what, boy, that dang old boy ain't right, man. I'm gonna kick that dang old butt, man. Get. Did I tell you guys one time I was talking to somebody from Texas in my travels? No, it wasn't Das. We were talking about somebody, and guy from Texas actually said that dang old boy ain't right. I'm like, I feel very honored that that person from Texas said that to me. The person from Texas said that to me, and it wasn't the quote. And I tell you what, there's something wrong with that boy. That dang old boy ain't right. I'm like, what? What? Really? That was a long time ago, but yeah, I remember it, and I was like, what? What? Wait, did you're from Texas, you just did the thing. Like, it was said unironically. I'm like, man, that person must be really messed up. I was like, wow. Somebody saying that, like, for real? Like, wow, wow, screw that person, you know? That's a very normal phrase. I know it is, no. It's like, it would be like, it'd be like somebody from my neck of the woods going, hey, you wanna go down to the bar near the harbor? We'll take the tea. We'll park a car at the train station. Go down to the whiskey priest on the south end. Like, I'd be like, damn. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, first time someone from Texas said that to me without like quoting King of the Hill, I was like, holy crap, am I in? I must be right, boy. I tell you what. Oh, bless your heart. I've had Southerners say that to me, Sawyer. Not in the oh bless your heart, EJ. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of, but yeah, you guys suck anyway, so it's all right. Got your first train set up in this? The stations were a lot bigger than you were expecting. A lot of time at work. My talk gets a bit southern, plus I say howdy because of my dad. I've had a few passengers ask you if you're from Texas. But you're not, though. You're from Indiana. Especially Southern Blood. Oh, bless your heart. right. Oh, yeah. But yeah. It's got to be done right, man. Got to be done right. Missing concrete? Oh, no. That's not good, boy. Paved paradise, dude. Yep. But we will build around the rocks like we did before. I really like... Guys, I really like I like building in the desert in more games than one. Gunny, you doing 282 bidirectional? Yeah, smart. Smart. We will put our factory here, and it will be glorious. I think that should be enough for now. What I'm going to do so I know that why this is here is mark it with my OSHA railings that this is a node. What node is it? It's pure! See, there was an exclamation point. And then it remembered my swatches from the other save, which I'm actually super happy about. These are... We looked up the hex codes for OSHA yellow. Just because. For like high-vis. And these are per OSHA specifications. Yeah, the gray. Which is... I thought they would just paint the handrails all yellow. But sometimes they have gray insets to it, which is pretty cool. Voodoo, I always build with railings, dude. Yeah. I call it industrial punk, and it looks awesome. Yeah, it's part of the build aesthetic. Safety first. Yeah, so you don't want space OSHA coming after you, because they will. Related to this, I recently saw a picture contrasting two posts. One was an American gawking at a building in Tokyo he saw in an anime. The other was a Japanese person posting a picture they took of a suburban single-family home saying something along the lines of just like King of the Hill. Like, you know what one of my favorite like anime American culture memes is the be the American Japan thinks you are. That's my dude. That one that one makes me laugh every time. Like, you see pictures of like Americans in anime and they're always like Mr. Patriotic, you know, like, I don't know why it's Russian, but whatever. Like that, those are always my favorite. Be the American Japan thinks you are. It's pretty freaking funny, dude. That's one of my favorites, dude. True. You should. Platos. Think about that. Think about that a lot. All right, let's clear out the inventory. Space OSHA. Tell hard space shipbreaker about it. No, space OSHA will come and get you. Sammy Sposha will come and find you. We have to build the spec. No, actually, fellas, I did build a lot of my factory in the previous save. I did build it to OSHA standards. So like, anytime there's a ledge that's more than like a foot or 30 centimeter, you put a railing, right? So I built everything out to OSHA spec, and dude, it looked aesthetic as frick, man. It looked really good. Like, yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I want to continue with that spec. That NASA industrial punk spec. Like, I don't know if you could call it any type of aesthetic, but this is the aesthetic I want to build my factory to. If I could describe it in one image, it would be... please hold. That. NASA punk. Factory. Yellow, gray, open areas, very, very distinct lighting. Good contrast. Yeah. That's the inside of the NASA's vehicle assembly building. You're looking at the... This is High Bay 3 right here. That's High Bay 3 and High Bay 4. And then over there is High Bay 1 and High Bay 2. That's the transfer aisle over there, the TA. So basically the VAB, for the people that don't know, and I'm going to tie this into space, of course, the VAB is built like a giant assembly line. It's a giant assembly line for rockets. The transfer aisle is where you send the stages in horizontally, and they take them, they take this crane, they attach that to the top of the stage, and they take this crane, attach it to the bottom of the stage, pick the stage up, and then the lower crane moves back, and the forward crane just pulls up, and it turns the stages upright, and then they just stack them onto mobile launchers. They still do it that way, for what it's worth. Yeah, the VAB is super, super cool. Here's a kind of a picture. It's a gigantic factory assembly line for building Saturn V's. So all the stages go in on the side, they go in through the side door, and then this is basically just a conveyor belt. Not a conveyor belt, they use cranes. They use gantry cranes to pick the stages up, and then there's, between High Bay 1 and High Bay 2 and High Bay 3 and High Bay 4, there's a gigantic gantry crane up there that's good for like 400 or 500 tons or something, and they pick them up and they stack them. That's it. And I'll tell you guys, that gives you some of the gnarliest aesthetic. If you've never seen it, it's wild. It looks like something out of 2001, which is really cool. Like sci-fi in real life, dude. Look at this picture of NASA stacking an S2 for the Saturn V. So, first of all, this picture is probably taken from like the 20th story of the VAB. You're not even near the top. The VAB is 52 stories tall. It's freaking huge. You remember, you can hold a 100-meter rocket inside of it and its launch pad. And there's 4 bays that can do that. I worked security at ULA in Alabama for 5 years. Cool seeing how they do things. No way, Dago. That's cool, dude. I know people that work at ULA. Hell yeah, man. I'm a space nutcase, dude. If you don't know me. Yeah, I mean, ULA does this in the VIF at Slick 41 with Atlas and with Vulcan. They do the same thing. It's good stuff, man. Dudes, you want to see some nasty aesthetic? Look at that down there. Look at those 3 techs down there just keeping this S2 get put together to go to the moon. That's awesome, Dago. Hell yeah, man. So Decatur, right? It's the factory with the WGS9 picture on it, the Delta 4 on the front, right? Actually, dude, Tori Bruno is like a pretty damn good role model of mine. But yeah, that's the aesthetic that I want to build. Actually, we could look at Decatur. Decatur is the same thing. This is where ULA builds their rockets. It's the same idea. Hell yeah, man. I'm a big fan, dude. Big fan of ULA. I like everybody, dude, for what it's worth. I like SpaceX, like ULA, Blue, whatever. I don't care. I'm greedy. I love rockets. I love rockets like I love pickup trucks, homie. And I have a lot of pickup trucks. There's, see them moving around horizontally. They're moving around a Vulcan parts right there. There's a Delta 4 heavy side booster. This is an older picture because that rocket doesn't exist anymore. Tons of walking patrol, but they didn't mind us chatting with the workers. Hell yeah, man. That's cool. That's awesome, dude. You never know who you're gonna meet on Twitch, Dago. That's badass, man. Yeah, even though it's just security, dude. It's wild, dude. The I'm sure you've seen it, the stir welding jig that they use. It's in the tall room that has the Alabama flag on it. Well, college, but you get the idea. Yeah, that stir welder, man. That's some trick pieces of equipment, dude. That's good stuff. I mean, the machine basically stirs the damn thing together, which is, yeah, it's wild, dude. It's wild. Like, I'm not sure if you just work security. I'm not sure if you're like too into it, but yeah, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to that stuff. You have a Mercury capsule ready to go? No, no, I don't. I don't want to get launched in a tin can, dude. Freaking, that's like getting launched in a can of Spam. Have you seen, Antonin, have you seen how much space there is in a Mercury capsule? There isn't a lot. I think you have more space inside of a porta potty. It's neat, it uses the stir welding. Yeah, man, exactly. Yeah, dude. Friction stir welding. It's wild stuff, man. It's wild. The stir welding jig is bananas. Bananas. What about in a stainless steel can? Well, if I had the space, maybe. Have you talked about the FAA fines yet? No, we'll do that a little bit later, love. See, I'm starting to wake up. Talking about space started to wake me up, and I don't know how to feel about that, but whatever. Jacker, you should have asked this when it landed, but would I have been able to see Starliner landing at White Sands from Albuquerque? Yes. You want to see Home Depot and Satisfactory? Down, 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 down. What's that, dude? Hang on, I gotta. Come on, mouse cursor. Whose stream is this? I don't know this person.
Holy fuck. That came out kind of sick.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Yeah. Funk 'em. Yeah, that's that. This is what I want to do. Yeah, see that? That. Yes, I want to make stuff like this. That's the exact aesthetic that I'm going for. Muty cusses a lot. Yeah. That's Saint One. I don't know that dude, but that's... Yes. That. Yes. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw my last factories. I kind of want to show them to you. I did stuff like this. Only, like... So, here's the thing. How I like to build, right, is... I like to build inside of buildings. So, obviously you have big cavernous spaces like the VAB and stuff, right? Or Decatur or whatever. I like to build buildings with the support structure. Like, I like having the guts of the building hanging out and then all the equipment inside of it. So, yeah, that's kind of really my big thing. That's what I like doing. So my buildings look realistic. You know, like, the roof isn't just gonna float in 3D space. Like, that, the roof in that one, you saw it. Like, either the guy did the supports and hid them, or he just put a roof over a huge matrix of factory equipment, which is cool. Like, don't get me wrong, that's neat. I don't mind that either. But, yeah, that's not... I like building out all the supports. I like building out the foundations. That's really my favorite thing to do. How do you get around there being no flat terrain to build on? I have a tough time picking locations. Go up. Yeah, go up, Cuban. That's all. Go up. Make these encased beams just because they're useful. I know that sounds bananas, just raise the foundation a little bit. You'd be surprised how much extra space that gives you. That's what I did with the last factory, dude. My old factory had... We were probably like 8 to 9 meters, maybe. No, maybe not 8 to 9. I'd say like 4 or 5 meters. No. Yeah, probably 8 meters in some spots over the over like the ground level. But then again, that's why I like building in the desert. I like building buildings too, but it takes half a week to make a single factory. Not with prefabs, Etal. Are you using the fabricator? Use the fabricator, you could, yeah, sub-assemble all your components, man. Makes it real easy. I didn't tag C-Last, though. My versatile framework plan is 80 meters tall so far. Nice, man. Yeah, just go up with it. See, we have a good amount of space here. If we added another 4 meters, it would probably double our surface area here. Right, so here's what we're gonna do. Everything is ground level if your ground is concrete. That's right. Anyway, Etal, what tier are you up to, buddy? I could have sworn there were 3. Oh, yeah, okay, there's one right there. Okay, so let me give you an example of how I kind of function here. So, all right, obviously the coal is higher than my initial foundation. Does that mean we're raising that whole thing up all the way? No. No. No, we're not doing that. No, absolutely not. So what we're gonna do is, all right, let's go with the grid here. What's our closest forward point? Closest forward point to my foundations is probably right here. So let's get vertical soup going. Build a test slab here. Is that the correct height that we need? I think that's pretty dang close. Remember, you can build up over the node, and then you could put a miner down on it, which is actually super, super helpful. Just because I like doing this way. There. Now, what we could do is we could build it forward a little bit more just to cover that up if we wanted to keep the clean aesthetic, but I don't really, it's not really that big of a deal. Did I just do that? I did. I zooped myself. Save me from myself. I have zooped. Alright. So that's the most forward point. You could just fill this in. Could just fill it in. Totally doable. But I don't know. Maybe we should. Are you even as allowed to zoop yourself like that on stream? Yeah, I don't know, man. Might be against terms of service. So once again, this is getting this is just for the coal right now, but I like building it out this way because you can kind of get a little better idea what you how you want to set this up. If I just flatten everything, clean workspace is a happy workspace or something. Now, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to put a miner on this thing though, if at this 4-meter height. So we might have to build an indent, which is not a big deal. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to. There we go. Yeah, I've been here. I've been here already because I took whatever was in there. Okay, Blue. The factory must grow. That's right. There we go. All right. I mean, we might be able to get away with a 1 meter foundation right there. Yeah, that probably would work. And then, you know, as is tradition, get our I'm not sure what the rest of this is going to look like, so... Okay, now this thing up here. How are we going to do this? Actually, a 4-meter foundation seems to be working well. Okay, so these nice new railings that I just put down, yeah, it looks like we're not going to need those. You know, fine. The factory is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding factory. That's correct. Precisely. Okay, make sure we got no floating foundations, because we don't do that. We're not animals here. Come on, soup it up. Hey, we gotta have railings, alright? You can never be too careful. See, each one of these railings adds 60% safety per safety. Okay? You have to have enough safety units, okay? That's how that works, right? Nice. You can combine railings and construction fences. It looks pretty nice. Oh, that's cool. There we go. All right. Cool. Gotta pick up the weeds, make this look nice. There we go. That's a lot of safety. Hey, you don't want Frank to get hurt, right? See? Frank's just chilling over there. The safety railings are for him too, despite them being about as tall as his ankles. Or whatever those things are down there. All right. All right, so now what we're gonna need. Can you shoot in the game? You gotta make yourself a rifle, Fatal, but yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you can. You gotta make it. You gotta make rifles. You gotta make rifles. You gotta make bullets. Oh, that one's still good. Okay, we got enough biomass to pretty much keep everything going for a little bit. Good. Good, good, good. Where's the water located? I'm getting to it. Give me 1 second. The water is basically right over there by that hump. I'm just getting the coal figured out first. We'll get our coal miners figured out, and then water, and then power plant. So, see what I'm talking about over here? We got a small oasis that I'm going to tap into real quick. There you go. And then eventually we're going to build a bigger one over here. A bigger water pipe. And that will be basically the plumbing for the factory. Guys, how I'm thinking here is that I want to build a gigantic roadway basically right here. That's the longest stretch of the desert, of desert flat, aligned with the world grid right here. Build this way. And then the bus factory the main factory area will be right here in the center, and then we'll go up with it, right? And then we could feed whatever this way and feed whatever this way. And what I'm thinking is we could have train terminals at either end. Train terminal here, and then, you know, if there's any localized stuff, iron, whatever, it's basically going to look like a big plus sign. We can feed resources this way, or we could feed this way, depending on the nodes. That's how I think I want to do this. And then we can have the trains, we could either do that, or we could have the trains go through the line and then come out some, like, over here and go back to, you know, wherever they need to go on the rest of the map. I see you can't get around needing a drag strip in your video game. Sure. And then, you know, where I'm building right now, we could put fabricator buildings, just miscellaneous stuff. Dip out for work. Anything outstanding from the Polaris Dawn interview? Yeah, we'll do a station on the ground level. That ground level is going to be big. Yeah. Yeah. Station on the ground level. Level 2 is a resource depository of ingots being put in. Or not ingots, just any resource. We'll have tap-offs from every line going up. That's the big thing that I wanted to do with the old design. I wanted an area, like, basically have a splitter on every production line, and it splits the resource into a box like this, so I can always just grab stuff on tap for building stuff. And what we could do, yeah, we could have that all on the second level. So incoming resources will get tapped, and then refined resources can come down the hub, and they get deposited there as well. Yeah, so... yeah, the main bus is going to be ridiculous, dude. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I might borrow the same dimensions that I used from my previous design. Why not use the dimensional storage? I don't think the dimensional storage can be used on the scale that I'm trying to build at. Like, isn't the dimensional storage just... I mean, we could have that. We could do it that way if you really wanted to. I know what dimensional storage is. I watched the trailers. Eventually you can, EJ, but not early game. I'm not talking about it being used in the early game, fellas. What level would be liquids for main bus? I don't know. Yeah, that's something we got to kind of figure out. We have to come up with some concept of operations here. Alright, I'll remind myself to get that pocket dimension stuff. We're gonna need those high-speed connectors and AI limiters. AI limiter and then power switches are something we're absolutely going to need. So 200 quick wire and some copper sheets. Do I have copper sheets in here? I only have 19 on me. I think I fenced the rest of the copper sheets, but that's okay. So we can take... It has coal in it, Kippy. I just put a bunch of coal in it. All good, man. All good. I don't think I like the research system in Satisfactory. Much prefer the science packs rewarding automation from Factorio. Yeah. I mean, but what were they supposed to do, God? Were they just supposed to copy Factorio and then just make a 3D version of it? You gotta stand out somehow, dude. You know? Gotta stand out somehow. Where's all the Caterium that I had? Excellent. All right. We'll go clear out the foliage after this, and place down water. At least just a little bit of it. I mean, part of me is like, dude, go, you know, you have the Xeno Zapper, right? What do we really not want to be near? We don't want to be near the spiders, and we don't want to be near the nuclear hogs. But for the most part, we should be able to just go through and just find crashed ships and a bunch of parts, dude. You know, that's... I have the Xenobasher, yeah. Like, maybe we should just go get... Maybe we should just go get all formulas and parts, and then go from there. Like, I know this game. I know what it's trying to do. You know, do I have any more deuterium in here? No. I know what it's trying to do. This game will sucker you in with analysis. We should go explore. You know? The small spiders are easy to kill, dude. They freak me the frick out, but I'm not turning it on kitty mode. We're not doing that. Put that stuff in there. I think I'm gonna build the Explorer. It's 100 frames to build the stupid thing, but... We need 10 of them. Quartz, cable, 25 plates. There we go. I have the cable we made over here. Got plenty of it. So that's figured out. We're gonna need more quartz, and we need more mod frames. Alright, the quartz we can go get. We're gonna need a little bit more. And that's sapping my plates. Did you restart? I restarted when 1.0 came out, dude. Let's think about this for a second. We gotta make 25 of these. We can only make 26, so 26 times 3 is 78. 78 plates on top of the 20, so we need 98. 98 of these things to get this done. Sorry, guys, my brain is paced today. I think I did that math right. If I didn't, just point and laugh. Gosh, my mind is just a piece of poop today. Gosh dang son of a bum. I don't want any more bull crap, especially from me. It's gonna be very hot. We're in the desert. I like doing it in my head, Kippy. But yes, there is a calculator built into the game. Today, Wolfie, can you do me a solid and leave? Yeah, I don't need any more full crap at this juncture. Hat. Oh, you love it, dude. You love it. If you hit N and type math, the math will do itself. Yep. Gosh dang son of a meat, prestige, money. How? I don't even know what the frick I'm reading. What am I reading? I wrote this stuff. Why can't I remember it? Where's that beautiful Camaro? There you go, man. Coming along, dude. Coming along. I aligned it over the weekend, dude. What I noticed when I jacked the car up and jacked it back down, the steering wheel moved a little bit. Either that or one of my buddies that I had overturned it and is playing a really bad trick on me. Because now that I'm looking at that tire, it very much looks like it's toe out. That might just be the camera. It's my buddies, dude. Wouldn't buy a Chevy. Actually, I probably would. I don't care. It doesn't really bother me. I just like Fords. I actually like Camaros, dude. I like third gens. I think third gens are nice cars. Is it finished? There's still a lot of small stuff to do if we want to do it. But we really, guys, we really need to get the Coronet in here. The Coronet is suffering. It really, yeah, it's struggling out there. Did you fix up the door hinges? No, I was actually gonna do that on stream, Mackie. We'll pick a day, and it's a day that we won't do any space news or anything, because that's gonna be a big freaking job. You got to take the bumper off. You got to take the quarters off to get at the hinges. Then you got to take the door off. Then you got to take the hinges off, and then you got to press the bushings into the hinge. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And then you have to sit there and align it. It's a lot of work. Tomorrow? Do you want to do it tomorrow? That's okay. Understand, Nova. That's an all-day streaming affair. Okay. Oh god. That's an all-day streaming affair. Like we're. I gotta go grab some quartz. There's a quartz deposit this way. Not enough days in the week to do all the things and play all the games. Dude, there really isn't, man. I mean, it's Alex. We're living in a renaissance right now, man. Like, there's so much stuff, so much good stuff, man. Like, Blindsight, Elon Suite. Blindsight device from Neuralink will enable those who have lost both eyes and their optic nerve to see. Provided visual cortex is intact, will eventually enable those who've been blind from birth to be able to see for the first time. If set expectations correctly, the vision will be first at low resolution like Atari graphics, but eventually it has the potential to be better than natural vision and enable you to see an infrared, ultraviolet, or even wavelength like Geordie LaForge. Cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, guys, the dog kept me up last night. He I don't know, I guess, it sounded like he had a tummy ache, but then he just ended up chasing bunnies at like 4 in the morning. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was not very poggies. I did not get a lot of sleep. It was pretty close to a full moon now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah. My brain's operating on very, we're in safe mode right now. So, honestly, if I was gonna do that, guys, I'd need to bugger off, like, after space news or something. Yeah. What do you want? I'm just trying to get quartz. Leave me alone. Toro, Gary, Toro. How long have you had Midas, Patel? I don't know, Hired. That's a good question. He's 16 years old. That's up there, dude. That's cool, man. Pupper's gonna pup. That's right, Tara. Yeah, you know. Still sorry about that, man. That sucks. Alright, 100 stacks should be... No. We need 300 quartz. Raw quartz. It's okay, she was happy all the way through. Portable miners. Oh yeah, I do have some on me, don't I? Thank you. I'm not firing on all cylinders today, dudes. We're here to help. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I'm really happy I picked these up. Just let us in on your save, we'll take care of it. I don't want the entire factory built in a weekend, Cornbread. Yeah, yeah, North. You could put more than one miner on the node. Hey, Tal, did you see the other day when the Sox were playing the Yankees? Judge came up to bat and they threw behind him. I mean, I kind of don't blame him, but damn Judge. But also, they threw behind him. That's pretty good. And then they did the same thing to Devers. Yankees did the same thing to Devers. That's funny, man. Too bad we suck. I like picking up these notes just because when you're going to build later, it clears out the map. Yeah, the factory will probably end up over here. That's some old blood that always bubbles the surface. Hey, it sometimes it do be like that. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Can't think of a more relevant time to say that. I would make you the I-4 eyesore of factories. Oh, God. You know, it's probably should, while we're here, check what we need for this ship. I forget what we need to, what we need to open this one. We needed steel to open it. That ship is where I put my foundation for a factory. It's floating above the desert. Oh, cool. Anytime I walk across these dunes like this, I just hear Kashmir in my head. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. Dun 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 dun. Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face. Stars and fill my dreams. I'm a traveler of both time and space. Be where I have been. And there goes the bot. Now what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, we gotta make more of these crystal meth oscillators here. Crystal oscillators. Hey, some of us rewatch these. My crappy singing of Kashmir is not going to... It's not going to, Oh, that's just for the MAM research. Balls. It's not gonna flag any bots, don't worry. We're not gonna make anybody upset.
Explorer unlocked. This personnel transport vehicle facilitates rapid traversal of difficult terrain and climbs like a mountain goat that has returned from extinction.
That. Alright. Alright, so we need 5 motors, 5 crystal meth oscillators, 9 modular frames, and 6 steel pipes. Just a dick. Anything good? How's things? Dog kept me up all night, dude. Other than that, just fine. Could have left those miners on that quartz deposit. 100-person community server, handcrafting only, except space elevator. What else can we get while we're here? We need... gotta have more cable. Got enough of that. We can go get more quartz crystal, that's no problem. Steel pipes. Probably tackle the mod frames right now, that's no problem. How's Taito? It's alright. He just kept waking me up in the middle of the night, like, whining and pawing at me, dude. I don't know what was wrong. I took him outside, I fed him, and then he did it, you know, like, he did it, I took him outside, he did it again, I took him outside again like an hour later, and then he did it again, like, it's just like, I don't know, and then he started chasing bunnies. I'm like, you're fine. Come back inside. And then I fed him, and maybe that was it. Maybe he was just hungry. But I fed him before we went to bed, so I don't know what the heck that's about, dude. Wait, I don't need frames. I need plates. NASA is going to stop accepting new programs using the TDRS network in November. Looks like they're moving to a commercial approach to replace TDRS.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
He was peeing each time, Etel, yeah. He pees a lot already, dude, like... he pees a lot. Like when he's out there going to the bathroom, the duration of flow is a long time, dude. But he's never done that before. But yeah, we'll he's, you know, the MSPCA said he was 2, but he's still acting a lot like a puppy. Like, Remo and I have had dogs before, dudes. He still acts a lot like a puppy. Let me put it that way. I don't think NASA should commercialize TDRS, dude. I think that's a very, very short-sighted and bad idea. You know the exact reasons why. Now, like, just use Falcon 9 to launch new TDRS. Like, I don't get it. Sandy was a puppy till she was 8. Really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it happened. He was trained, so Jack, here's the thing about Titan. Like, he was a stray. They found him when sometime between, you know, like when he was born and when they found him, right? Like, we don't know exactly how long that was. They said they found him, when they found him, he was about a year old, right? And then they found him in Tennessee in a barn, like in an abandoned barn, right? And he immediately got scooped up for about 8 months by another family in Tennessee, and then the family returned him because the family got divorced. So, and then they shipped him up to Salem, Massachusetts, where we found him. So, they said he was 2. I don't think he's 2. He acts like a puppy. I think he's like 1.5, maybe. You like, you can tell, guys. You know, like if you've had a dog, you know when they're a puppy, they like kind of prance around like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the puppy walk. Bree and I both come from families that have had dogs, so we know. Like, I know exactly. I know that walk. Like, dude, he's definitely still a puppy. That's a stupid reason to give up a dog. Yeah, well, we took care of that. Yeah, Uncle X, yeah, exactly. Like, he's still, you can tell he's still kind of figuring it out, like how to move. It's not a lot. Like, that's why I think, you know, the MSPCA and everyone's like, oh, he's 2. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not 2 yet. He's probably going to be 2 very soon. Like, and his paws are still big. That's the other thing. His paws are just a little bit oversized, and that's how you can tell a puppy is he's still a puppy. His paws aren't. If the paws are big, they haven't grown. They haven't finished growing yet. It's pretty close, but they returned him to a shelter in Tennessee, and then the shelter shipped him up to Massachusetts. And like he was there for like a day or two, and so how we got Titan was we went up to the MSPCA in Salem, Mass. We did that. We did that because they got a bunch of boxers, and I love boxers. That was my first dog, Cashmere. Believe it or not, what's his name? Yeah, named after the Led Zeppelin song, right? And they had boxers, but the boxers were not good. They were like a full rehab puppy, and I love them, but we don't have the time. We wouldn't be able to give those dogs the time that they deserve. They were like eating their own poop and stuff. Like it was good. Yeah. So, yeah, he's a cattle dog. Titan has a lot of energy. I don't think he's sick or anything. He gets restless, right? And that's how you kind of know he's still just a pup. But they need lots of training, and Bree and I wouldn't have been able to give him the time. So we looked at other dogs. We looked at 3 other dogs. One of them was kind of cool. It was a beagle, and he was cool. And then we took him outside, and he wouldn't shut the hell up. And I was like, yep. Nope. No, hard pass. I mean, he's a cool dog, but yeah, he wouldn't shut up. So I was like, yeah, nah. Because he's a beagle. Yeah, beagles don't shut up. We looked at another one that was kind of a mix of a bunch of different dogs, and he just was skittish the entire time. So I was like, nah. And then we looked at another one that kind of looks like the dog that Jack has down at Boca Chica. It was like it was a mutt, but like part Mastiff and part Lab or whatever. Her name was Daisy, and she was cool. Like I liked her, but we said we want to look a little bit further, and then the 4th dog, and I was like, this is the last one. The 4th dog was Titan, and Titan came in, and he was super chill. Like, we later realized he was super chill because he had no idea what's going on and was super scared and freaked out. But he was super chill on the ride home, and then, you know, once he started kind of realizing that this is the place to be, right, he started getting like, oh no, I don't know you. You're just gonna leave me. You're just gonna abandon me again. Like, you could see it. He's like, I don't care about you. But over the last month, like 3 months in, he's calmed down. Yeah, bucket, that happens, man. Yeah. I'm just grinding out a bunch of steel beams here. You have a Rottweiler, super chill. And yeah, the cool thing is that Titan has kind of gone back to being chill, but if you rile him up, he'll go for hours. You know what I mean? I just discovered a 1991 Soviet Lord of the Rings projection with subtitles. You want the link? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah, Titan. Yeah, he was chill because he didn't realize, he didn't know what was going on. He's like, I don't, whatever. I see a humans here, and then they're not here. So whatever. Why should I open up to you, right? And then yeah, over time he's opened up to us, which is pretty cool. He does need a lot of training though, but that's fine. I got him to do paw last night, which was pretty sweet. I got him to shake, which is pretty cool. It took him a long time. I went through a big bag of treats, which probably is that's probably why that happened. Steel rod, molded beam. Oh, these are two good ones, huh? Steel rod is tempting. But 24 ingots, 16 concrete, like... Oh, should we rescan? I was thinking steel rod over molded beam. Oh, alright. I see it, Nova. Nice. 45 beams a minute is big. Steel rod's pretty high on the tier list. I think I'm gonna do steel rods with this one, dudes. Or should we re-roll? Steel rod could be useful. Molded beam is like bolted plate. It produces more in a shorter time, so you need less buildings. Oh, steel beams are 115 per minute. Oh. So this is going to require a higher feed, but you can also make 9. Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right, dudes? One steel beam, so you get, is 15 per minute, so you get 15 beams per minute. And then over there, with this recipe, you get 45 per minute in a stack of 9. That's a lot of steel, right? Yeah. Yeah. That, yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah, that's okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Doom. Yeah.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
I'm doing my part. It worked all afternoon for 3 seconds. All right, back to work. Yeah, we got enough steel pipes. We're gonna need more quartz, and we need motors, so... 2 and 2. I have stators on me already. We looted those from a crashed ship. Or legitimately salvaged them from a crashed ship. Hey, Sea Dragon. So I wonder if the endgame, do we save Earth or something? Maybe. Elon is filing a lawsuit against the FAA. Oh. That's... What? We're gonna need to take those portable miners and go back over the quartz deposit. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know, man. Yeah, Dago, I don't know either. Maybe we should stop talking about it before we accidentally stumble upon something. You know what I mean? Jesus, why won't you die? Thank you. Always gonna get the hog remains so we can get more protein, DNA protein capsule things. Did you know you could sneak up on the hatcher things? If you run up and crouch up to them, yeah. Yeah, exactly, that's how. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sure, like, okay, Elon, if SpaceX is gonna sue the FAA, like, from what I can tell here, dudes, it sounds like they're, butter, fruit, a cherry. It very much sounds like the FAA doesn't have the funds to continue doing what they're doing. Like, SpaceX launches so much that they're not able to handle the bandwidth. But what do I know? I mean, in which case, like, but see, that's fair, but it, also at the same time, we know good and well that they're, can't craft here. Like, SpaceX has, it's, oh god, my brain doesn't work. We know that SpaceX has, they have been pretty overt about upping their launch cadence, you know? Like, they've been pretty overt about upping their launch cadence for the longest time, but then again, if the FAA is like, if it's just all about, it, you know, it, so like the FAA they would have known, right? But also at the same time, they're beholden to congressional funding, just like NASA is, you know, if they didn't get the funding, then what? You know, like, I just don't really understand what suing the FAA is going to do. Can you build a thumper in this game? might speed up your travel. I'm working on building out a Jeep, AJ, so I can drive around more. And just summon the worm. Yeah, dude, the spice must flow, dude. Those rocks are floating above the surface. Deadbringer, I never want to go and say that there's some great conspiracy against SpaceX just because some politicians don't like Elon because of what he says and stuff. I don't want to sit there and say that that's what's going on. That's lazy. That's lazy journalism. Right? If you think that that's what's going on, or if I think that's what's going on, we got to prove it. And you're never going to be able to because we don't have all the information. So it's a losing. You're already in a losing battle, and all that leads is to you just being in a state of psychosis, like because you're trying to prove something that you can't. Like you're just gonna go bananas trying to figure that out. This is the other side of Arrakis. Yep. I don't think that there's any necessary malice here. To be 100% real with you guys, I don't think there's malice. It's the government. Don't attribute to malice what you could attribute to incompetence. And that's not to say that the FAA doesn't do a good job, but, you know, if the FAA is going to intentionally slow down SpaceX because they don't have enough people, they don't have enough people to certify all these SpaceX flights and certify all these changes, what are they supposed to do when they don't get more money? You know, if they ask for more funding from Congress and Congress doesn't give it to them, now what? Now what are you supposed to do? You can be sued when your incompetence causes harm to others, though. So, okay. The FAA broke their good faith pledge? I guess. I mean, SpaceX wouldn't be suing them for no reason. Sure. You know, like, that's kind of where I'm defaulting to. SpaceX wouldn't do this unless they were absolutely sure, you know? So, Yarg, I have a question for you. What is your outcome here? So put yourself in Elon's shoes. Just genuinely curious. What do you want? What are you trying to achieve here? I guess we'd have to go look at the case and figure it out, but no, Wolfie, it's never happened. Congress gave them 50 million. They hired 30 plus people with it. The FAA did. So what is this lawsuit about? That's really where I'm at. Like, I'm shooting from the hip here because I don't know. What is this lawsuit about? Like, what? Why do this? There's some stuff muddying the waters. The FAA is proposing fines to SpaceX to the tune of $600,000 for a number of things like unapproved fuel providers, using an unapproved flight control room, and even failing to conduct a required pre-flight 2 hours prior readiness poll. One general certification that applies for all launches, like with airplanes, or the FAA is removed from control of rocket launches until which time they are flying civilians. Can I have 600K? Dude, screw you. I want 600K. If I had 600K, man, that's enough to take a good chunk out of my damn mortgage. That'd be really nice. So the control room and fuel farm thing I can understand. They were not yet inspected. The readiness poll thing seems really dumb without explanation. Okay, put a fourth. What's our 6 at the board at? Dude, Panta, if I had 600K to spend on cars, I would just have somebody do a frame-off resto of the Coronet and put a 426 in it. I'd be like, somebody do it for me. You know. Just a chunk? How much did you pay for that damn house? No comment. I don't want to talk about that, dude. We paid enough. DNA capsules to get tickets. Sounds like it wasn't a good idea to bite the hand that feeds. Yeah, JDG, that's what it seems like at face value, right? Like, why would you do this? Why would you go piss off the people that give you your launch license? But then again, like you gotta think about it from SpaceX's point of view. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it unless they needed to, unless their hand was forced, or at least they thought their hand was forced, right? Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Wouldn't do it unless you absolutely needed to. Right? The fine has to do with the launch in 2023. Also, SpaceX is suing the FAA for overreach. Yeah, we know that was, yeah. We need more K-Tyrium and Mark II power poles. Just weird, man. Like, dude, I gotta give SpaceX the benefit of the doubt based off prior track record. They wouldn't shoot their shot like this unless they needed to. Like, SpaceX doesn't do that. You know? They don't. I don't care what anybody says, they don't. They have taken government agencies to court in the past. They sued the Department of Defense to get a defense contract for launching spy satellites. That's happened. So they only shoot their shot when they absolutely need to. You know what I'm saying? We have the Jeep. Put that in there. Put some concrete in there. Get some sandwiches. Put the barrels in there. All right, now we need solid fuel. All right. Yeah, baby. Alright, cool. I gotta take a leak real quick, dudes. I'll be right back. Does the buggy have the Rockus engine again? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. JDG, you're sure that SpaceX felt they needed to do it, and I'm sure they were prepared for whatever backlash they would receive. It just sucks that with all of Elon's political tweeting, I'm not sure. Why does it suck? The guy's speaking his mind. whatever. You don't have to like it. I'm saying. All right. Waste tanks evacuated. Is he chugging water while pissing? Why is he taking so long? I went outside to go say hi to my wife and dog, Sig. And also go to the bathroom. Different engine noise, Tessa. I'm running on biomass right now. Barrel, 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 barrel. We've already been here. Hi, Frank. Oh, does hitting them do damage now? Achievement for running over one. Yeah, I got that. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Look at all these nuts. Thank you. Ah, the canyon. Hi, Frank. Surprise!
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Wow, that's so much easier. Hey, Rarest. Tier 1 6 months in advance, 81 months total. Thanks, man. You have to do that. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know what's happening. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. Bro, don't leave the alien artifacts? What? What alien artifacts? Oh, that one. Sorry, I was more interested in barrel nuts.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not plug the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Oh, a creepy crawly. Good. Bumper. You know what? We don't need to go over there. Let's just keep going this way. Yeah, that's much better. I like this plan. You got a scanner? An object scanner? No. Dude, barrel nuts for days, man. This is where my first factory was, dudes. What do you think of Cleater in the sidecar? It's a thing. Hi, Burb. You could sneak up to the hatchers without... Yeah, I knew that. Dude. Look at all the burbs. These burbs flock to the barrel nuts. Yeah, my first factory was here. Up the, like, from when the game came out. It was in this canyon. It's a pretty good factory, man. Then they changed, they did an art redesign on the canyon, and that was the end of that. Where did you come from? Ah! Hey! You scratched my paint! Hey! Alright, let's see what we got. We got remains. 100 rubber. Score. 19 computers. That's gonna be useful. 74 encased. 71 circuit boards. 65 cable. 70 rotors. Damn, dude. This was a freaking poop beast. 420 right here. Great. What does this need? 100 megawatts? So we need 4 biomass burners. I don't have any plates. I don't have any plates. I didn't bring plates with me. That was a stupid thing to do. Unless they're in the back. Unless I loaded some in the trunk. No. Stack of stators. Circuit boards. Market? I know where it is, dude. I know the map well enough. If there's just an iron node around here, and there should be, if I'm remembering correctly, unless they moved it. Does the miner have plates? I don't know. Can we even scrap those things? There should be oil right here if I'm remembering right. Oh yeah. Plenty of oil. Yeet. Alright, let's keep, I don't know if you can scrap them, dude. I'm pretty sure you can. We got plenty of barrel nuts, though. We're working on our oil pipeline right now. Nice. I remember that alien artifact is there. Yeah, not nuclear, but super angy nonetheless. Didn't even see you. Where's your buddy? Could have sworn there was two of them. There it is. Here at limestone. Pretty good. Hey, Frank. The Happy Forest. Elon just went live? What did he go live about? Alright. He's testing Starlink streaming continuity while aircraft is doing banking maneuvers. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't remember the Happy Forest being like this, guys. Oh, two wheels. Could have sworn there was... Maybe it's that way. Did they redo this biome? Going, man? I like the way the biome was set up before. It's my favorite biome, which is why I never build here, because I don't want to screw it up. Everything seems way more hostile now. You're not sure you like it. Yeah, we were just down there a second ago. I saw the slug back there. Not worried about it. How many of these DNA? How many carapaces do we have? Yeah, 33. Nice. You ever see Evil Knievel? Nah, I've never seen Star Wars. Wow. Pretty. Sure. Nice. No effort. Bro, I got 3 hours of sleep. My head's thumping right now. Don't give me this low effort nonsense. Only 3 hours. The dog decided he was either didn't feel good or decided he wanted to play at 1, 2, 3, and 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm not doing good right now. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Beautiful stream. Bless you. So SpaceX is suing the FAA. I guess so. Sure looks that way, man. with all the bacon Aguileric? Can they sue the FAA? I guess so. I'm not sure, man. Watching game makes me want the patch that fixes DX12 even more. It's very pretty, man. Yeah. This biome is my favorite in the game, dude. By a long shot.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Jim, 111 months. Ooh, F111. Time. All right. Oh, my bad. Oh, I wasn't even trying to... Oh, you rolled down the damn hill. Herbs. This is the other desert. Looking around for crashed ships. Wow, they redid this. I don't remember cacti around here. God, not the farty plants. I hate farty plants. Can you fly in this game now? There are... Yeah. Yeah! Ow. So is every crash site a previous Pioneer that got wrecked? I think so. I could have sworn there was a crashed ship around here. This is another starting area here. That was me. There we go. Did you do this in your last gameplay too? No, it didn't play out like this, dudes. The thing about my last gameplay is that save is from like update 2. It's from update 2, so I ground out the tiers as they introduced them into the game. So what do I mean by that? Dude, I never really did any of, oh, plates, nice, I needed those. Never really did the onboarding that we needed to, right? Like, because I just played it through early access. They have since changed how to play the beginning of the game, so I would say that I have done this, but I also haven't at the same time. Barrel. GTA Online is now requiring the Battle Eye anti-cheat, which is so bad modders have already found out how to disable it. Well, that's good. We got a hard drive.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Alright. The save said 400 hours, Intel. Yeah, it said 400, man. All right, let's pretty much full on everything. Got plenty of fuel though. We can use this to get tickets, and maybe we can use that to get the parts that we need, or unlock more things. Trying to get alt formulas, dude. What I really want to do is try to get as many alt formulas as we can and as many of these hard drives as we can. The reason why is because they don't want to go building out the factory and then get an alt formula, right? Get an alt formula and be like, oh crap, we could have made it better. Try to grab as many of these things as we possibly can.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey Danny, 75-month resub. That's just an excuse to build a sister factory right next to the first one. Maybe. Rockstar's now said it doesn't plan on supporting Linux. Man, I'm happy I stopped playing that game when I did. It's a shame. GTA Racing was such a good time. I would love to go back and play it, but how's Satisfactory going? It's going good. Going good, Technofox. Yeah, everything's all right. Doing okay. I just have a disgusting migraine that I'm trying to power through, but get off my, hey, don't scratch the paint. Not you. GTA Racing dead due to the changes? I don't really want to play it, man. Because it's just becoming too much of a hassle. I'd love to. We could just play GTA Racing how we played it before. It would be great. Should we bring back on the streamer? If not, no. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, okay, racing. Let's see. Oops. Oh, jeez. We weren't here, okay? We weren't here. You didn't see nothing. I hope that doggo is okay. That would be quite unfortunate. How could you? I didn't see him, dude. He jumped out from behind the bushes. It's not my fault. Rotors, stators, copper sheet, more stators, rotors, and more stators. Right. Yeah, I know. Nice. Got 2 hard drives out of that. Pretty good. Gotta make sure we got all the resources. No, Frank, I'm looking for the resources too, bud. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah, I've jumped on. I bounced on Frank. Yes. It's Dr. Venkman.
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your route?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows, but perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Hey Ray, thanks for the raid, buddy. How you doing? Wind up making my factory on my last save if I needed a machine. Ray, thanks for the raid. What's going on? You guys know my buddy Paul Scambaits. He's a Scambait streamer. Pretty funny one at that too. Give him a follow, he's a good dude. I know what you were saying. Just, I can't. You're killing me with those paragraphs though, man. But it's okay, I'm trying. We're back. That was a good run. Get our biofuel up. Do you have biofuel production automated? Do I have it automated? I make everything into leaves and then I throw it in a machine. I throw it in a constructor to convert it to solid biofuel. You could automate the alien DNA capsules too, if you want. I'm gonna take 5. Team in a second. Thoughts on Minecraft? We have a Minecraft community server, King Logan. Yeah, survival city build. It's pretty good, man. Oh, that's gonna do me right there. Nice. Now we're talking. Plenty of plates. Good. Good, 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 good. No, not that. We need power slugs. There we go. Alright, now take the leaves. Put the leaves in there. That'll make me more solid biofuel. We have 7 tickets. I'm wondering if we can buy anything. Half foundations could be useful. You're gonna need those anyway. Asphalt foundation. Cool. The signs probably are gonna be pretty useful. Yeah, thanks. I think I'll save the tickets. We need a lot of them to get all the parts that we need to build stuff. So put the bacon and Garrick in there. Put the barrel in there. We got computers, which is useful. We got 3 Mercer spheres. That's nice. Circuits. What are we looking at for man research? Anything? Really need that Caterium, huh? We can do the AI limiter and get the switch from there. That's pretty good. Out there. Have you played Astroneer? I don't know. I forget. Probably, maybe once. I like Stationeers. Stationeers is the game that's like that I play. Nautilus needs steel pipes, which we can make. Nautilus are useful for tossing explosives at things and making them blow up. And you don't feel like Xeno bashing something. I've played DSP before. Archon, yeah. DSP is cool. Yeah. Explosives! I can't shake this migraine, guys. It's not going away. I've been drinking water like crazy. Yeah, Flask, it sucks, man. The dog kept me up all night, dude. It sucks because I wanted to play Satisfactory today, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Probably go lie down and come back, dudes. I was gonna take just a break for Space News, but it's not getting better. This is the you didn't get enough sleep migraine. You know what I mean? You know those types of migraines? Yeah. Let's wait for the MAM research. I've been ignoring mine all day. I feel like I'm gonna blow chunks. And you gotta remember, dude, I got these lights shining in my face all day. Oh, we didn't catch a bug from the dog. Is that even a thing? Used wire, dude. $25 hours of Satisfactory straight. Jeez. For 3 more copper and 1 Caterium, you're producing 3 times the amount. Oh, wow. Fused wire is nuts, dude. Quick wire stator. But, you know, I always we produce a lot of this anyway. I think I'm gonna go quick wire stator. Yeah. That's a good idea. Alright. Fellas, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. I wanna talk about that FAA stuff, but maybe I'll do that in a couple hours and come back. I tried soldiering through it. It didn't work. I'm gonna go lie down for a little while. I feel like I'm gonna blow chunks. This is great. Probably will. Hello, have a good night. Alright. 586, we'll be back. We'll be back. Yeah. I'm gonna pop off for a little bit. If I don't come back tonight, dude, I'll see you guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to get on early, because if I go to sleep tonight, we'll get a long stream in. Come on early, we'll stream a ton of Factory, okay? I just, yeah, feel like I'm gonna blow chunks. This is not great, Bob. Not great. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow or a little later in the night. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, sorry about that. I feel like I don't feel good. Today's a good day. You got 2 roommates addicted to Satisfactory. It's good, man. Yeah, it's good. Well, if I don't see you again tonight, I'll hit you guys with a long stream tomorrow. Okay, we'll get it done. Night, everybody. Thank you, and sorry about that.